So welcome back to my channel. This is Dom, and back to my man cave, better known as the garage, because it's the only place where I can find any peace on a wet, boring lockdown weekend. But brightened up considerably by the arrival of this package. Metal. So, as you can see, this is Baron Wars. This is the Kickstarter number 2 for Baron Wars, and I thought it'd be interesting to see what you get. So I bought into the first one, and the figures were fantastic. So the second one came along, and I bought into that one too. So let's just have a look, shall we, at what you get. Oh, joy! The joy of it. Oh, I'll just drop some on the floor. So excitable. So basically, unless you were completely hidden in the, I don't know where you'll be hidden, you'll know that Andy Hobday and Nick Hicks produced version 2 of the Baron Wars Kickstarter set. It's actually come fairly quickly. I mean, COVID considering, this has come in fairly quickly. A lot of Kickstarters were seriously delayed by all the COVID situation. This one not so. So first up, I'm going to show you. This is the Baron Wars rulebook. I got the PDF, which actually, admittedly, I haven't had a chance to read. But now I have the physical book, which is fantastic. So this is. In the kingdom of England by 1215, a group of powerful nobles powerful barons had reached breaking point due to King John's despotic rule, high taxes, and failed leadership. It was time to rebel. Written by Andy Hobday, these rules enable narrative-driven tabletop games set in the England gripped by civil war, played out against the backdrop of the Magna Carta and the invasion of the Crown Prince of France. The historically themed gameplay is fast-paced and tactical, with warriors of the period being pretty similar. It's easy to base your medieval skirmish games using these rules in any setting. And this looks to be a really good set of books, set of rules. You've got color variant here. It takes you through. Let's have a look at what the rules cover. So lots of examples, which is great. I love the imagery, really cool. So that's into the army lists, so all the different troop types. So here we go. So you got about 45 pages or so of rules with lots of examples, lots of nice images. There you go, showing you how things work. Obviously, being a skirmish game, it needs to deal with things like how you deal with looking around corners and that sort of thing, whether you do that. And then you've got your retinue building at the back here, which is basically your formation. So of the period, there would be a lord who would have a number of warriors underneath him, and that's what your retinue is set up as. Gives the profile for different troop types. So knights, so a veteran foot knight is 24 points, whereas an irregular foot knight is 17 points. And then you equip them. They all come equipped with a sword and mail, and then you have options to give them extra things like large shields or maces or two-handed weapons. There's mounted knights. So actually, that's interesting. So a veteran foot knight is 24 points. A veteran mounted knight is 27 points. So there you go. You can see the sort of difference. You got all the different troops. It looks like some more rules around command. So it actually isn't just 45 pages. There's a lot more besides. Historic characters. If you want to play King John, you can. This is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to have a go with this. Choosing your scenarios. There's 15 scenarios in here, which is good. Yeah, looks good indeed. I'm going to have a good, and there's quick reference sheet. I love a good quick reference sheet. Fantastic. So that's the book. Done. I got a series of counters for the game. Don't know what they all mean. Let's have a see what the book tells me. There we go. So, here we go. So they're double-sided. Just going to say I haven't got any green ones. Green ones are move, red ones are combat, blue ones are defend, yellow's a command, purple ability or a trait. So that's good. That's useful. Also got 2 sets of their dice. I don't know whether they're anything special, but I've got 2 sets of them just in case. They seem to have got skulls on them. So they're special, right? Also got some of the historic transfers that they did at the same time. So this is John Lackland, King of England and Lord of Ireland. So we've got, this one is Henry de Beaumont and Henry de Burgh. And then we've got John Alan Lord Bassett and Folk de Breton. Folk de Brent. Okay, they're both royalists. Then we've got a couple of barons here, a couple of rebels rather. Robert de Vere and Robert Fitzwalter, Marshal of the Army of God, no less. So that's great. But what you really want to see is the troops, don't you? So let's see. Let me just sort these out into piles and I'll be back. Right, so I've sorted it all out. There was actually another set of tokens, which was rather useful. So where do we start? Let's start over here. Nope, I'm going to start with these fellas here. So this is the levy packs, I believe. There were 2 levy packs. Or what have I got? 3? And I'll just check my list here. What have I picked? I have to say, kudos to them. They actually put a list of what they send you. Whereas for me, I can never remember because it's always so long before when I actually ordered it. So there were 2 levy packs. So that means one of these isn't levy. I can work that out. Right, I think those must be the levy. So these 2 must be the levy packs. Because there's a couple of guys in there with clubs. Spearmen. Well, I've got the there was an opportunity to get resin ones if you wanted, but I didn't bother. Love this modelling on these fellas, of facial things of him. Now my only issue with these last time, and I can say I'm going to have the same problem, is the metal is quite soft and drilling out the hands to put the bills in was quite tough. Actually spears in this case, look. And you can see here the challenge that these are. Look how bendy, how bendy they are. They're very soft metal. So I might just have to replace them with metal ones. I picked up some footsore. No, from who did I pick it up from? North Star. Some metal ones. So there's a flail, and this guy's just got a club. So that's those ones. And then these fellas. There's another one with a club. Oops. Very nice. Another flail. Another clubman. So I guess these could be, you know, kind of... is that the same guy? Oh, that's a shame, they're identical. That's very disappointing. And 2 identical. Because those 2 are identical figures, but they've just got different heads. Whereas those 2 have got the same heads as well. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, never mind. So I think that's the levy. Let's take a look at some of the heavier armed guys next. So these are foot knights. Two-handed weapons. Look at him. The full helm on. guy's... Do you know what kind of pose that is? He's sort of... looks like he's about to raise his sword. This guy's got a big axe. His mouth open. Not too much flashing on them. Huh. I say that and then look at this one with flashing. So what weapon is that supposed to be? That doesn't look right to me. I'm no expert on medieval weaponry, but that doesn't look right. That looks... Either he's a hockey player. Yeah. Can tell me if I'm wrong, but that doesn't seem right to me. That might be a mismanufacture. But anyway, the rest of them are lovely. Really nice. I might have to contact Footsore on that. Shields to go with them all, which is great. You saw they had markers on their backs to put them. I'll just put that on the side because I need to check that out. This is some more... foot knights or men-at-arms of some sort. Well, these could be sergeants actually, couldn't they? Two-handed weapons. Very nice indeed. Love this guy. Full on with his axe. Again, you can see they're very soft metal, which is going to take a little bit of careful manipulating to get them back into shape. So I guess this is a standard bearer and trumpeter. There's a massive spear on it. Nice enough. And there's another one there. Identical again, so I must have ordered two of those. I mentioned this before. I have a problem when I do Kickstarters. By the time they arrive, I never remember what it is I've actually ordered. I always have an idea in mind when I'm ordering them. So this pack looks like sergeants of some sort. Can't get it open. There we go. Again, they're spearmen. There's the spears. I'll probably swap those out. Slightly nervous about drilling their hands out. Last time I tried to drill out the first lot, a couple of the hands actually broke off, which is probably that my drill bit's too blunt, but just shows how awkward they are. Like him, he's got an open mouth. He's screaming as he charges at the enemy. Yeah, very nice indeed. 3 lots of crossbowmen here. I can't work out whether they're all the same or not. No, they're all different. I think it's 1, 2 and 3. Let's have a quick look at these. There we go. The crossbows are one-piece moulds that seem to lay into the hand, which is nice. This guy's... Oops, can't hold on to them. Been gluing earlier and I've got super glue on my fingertips. Should hold it easier, shouldn't it? But it doesn't. He's nice. Yep. These will do great. I love this guy. Very Norman-esque looking. Loading up his crossbow. That's them. I can't tell you which pack is which because they don't actually notify. They don't actually say on them which ones they are. This guy's in the process of loading a new bolt by the look of it. That's cool. This one's about to take a bolt out of his quiver. Another loader. I like him too. I like the loading positions. I think they're really good. Another shooter. That's that lot. And then the third lot crossbowman. Again, nice with his early medieval helmet on and mail coif. Shooting there. Again, nicely. They're all fairly well armoured. Then I pull out one that isn't. Sod's law. There you go. There's 3 packs of crossbowmen. So these are, I'm not entirely sure. I think these must be some more levy here. Got spears and one guy's got a sword. Some more sergeants, like this guy here. There we can see it. Hopefully it shows out. He's got he's sort of stabbing his sword over the top of his shield, which will be a really nice pose, like that. Now then, oh, couple of special figures. This guy, 200 Axeman, which you only got if you ordered the Kickstarter in the first 24 hours. So it's a unique figure. There we go. Oh, I like him. He's a real veteran. Like him a lot. And this figure, another special freebie you got, which is a knight, sort of same prayer before battle. Like him a lot too. Very nice. So before we move on to the cavalry, a couple more special figures. I think these were. So if I remember rightly, these were sort of Robin Hood type. So it's supposed to be Little John. Love him. He's great. And is that Will Scarlet? I'm not entirely sure. I do like him as a archer. He's got his dagger sort of ready to come out and shove that in a knight's eye slits. Fantastic. And then I think 2 more here. These are specials as well. I don't know which one of the Robin Hood characters he is, but that's a nice bowman again. And I guess that's supposed to be Friar Tuck with a big belly like me and a bow. Very nice. So let's have a look at some of the cavalry then, shall we? So I think this might be King John. Lovely. Really, really nice figure. Nice piece of flashing down the side there, but that's fine, we can get that off. Yeah, really nice. I think that's King John. Evil King John. Looks like a sergeant. His sword, very nice indeed. Lovely indeed. Another single character figure. Oh yeah, look at him. Oh wow. I might even pinch him for my Normans. The massive great cleaver type thing. Not entirely sure what you call that. Very nice indeed. Yeah. So there's one more single man here. Can't remember who this one is supposed to be. But it looks very nice all the same. Just what you expect with the footsore mini. And then moving on, these are sergeants, I think. And they're knights. So, oh, I love him. Look at him. Look at that sergeant in full swing with his mace. Wonderful. And where's his brother? Oop. Gonna have to get him out. I was just trying not to get every single figure out. But I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I like him. Like him a lot. And there's his compatriot, not quite so animated. Nice horses. Actually, that one looks very skinny, that horse. Obviously been on campaign. So those ones are identical, so that was a match. I bought 2 packs of the same because I wanted a decent number of sergeants. Oops. A whole load of extra spears here. Damn. Oh, I think these come from these guys. So look at him. Bend down so I can see. Yeah, they're lance armed. Very nice. So that's the men at arms. So sorry, that was the sergeants. These are the men at arms. Very, very nice indeed. Like him. Another one with a mace. So him with a overhand sword, stabbing downwards, and this guy raising his sword in the air. Nice again. And finally, these 2 guys. I like these two. These are best for last, I think, almost. Really like them. Particularly like this guy in the full helm with an axe. Very, very cool. So there you go. There's a quick look through the Baron Wars Kickstarter 2. I'm very pleased I am too with these. Very nice models. I'm going to really enjoy reading the rules. But yeah, really happy with this collection. Can add to the medievals I've got, the early medievals I've got. I'll work my way through them in time. It won't be a rush job because I've got so many other projects on the go. But I will look forward to getting these done. And maybe sometime soon getting to do some actual gaming of the Baron Wars and trying out the new rule set. So I hope you enjoyed that look through. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you again soon. This is Dom, signing out.